Hello to you, my name is Davy and welcome back to my channel. It's been quite a long time since I sat behind the camera, but I'm glad to finally be back. I thought it would be best to start off with my photocard collection because my oh my, has it changed? The last collection video I did was a little bit over a year ago, and I think the last video I showed my binders in was just under a year ago, so things are definitely different. I've picked up a lot of new collections as well as I've dropped a few, so I'm excited to share with you how my collection currently looks. If you follow me on Instagram, most things won't really be a surprise to you, but I think it is still fun to see how I set pages up. Normally I would start with my big collection binders, but I'll be honest, I don't really go through those binders much anymore, so I'm just going to show them in the end and just kind of casually flip through them. I debated over which binder to show first, and I think we should start off with my girl group collection binder because I feel like it has changed the most out of all of them. So first thing is first, you'll notice that I redid the cover. Almost all of my covers match, and I am in love with how I did them. I think they are so cute and pleasing to look at, and it truly gives me so much joy every time I see them. So if we open up, so on the first page we have some Polaroids that are fan made. I really want to get more, like one for each person I actually collect. I found a couple people who commission them because I just think they're so cute, and I just have them all here because I think it's the most fitting than like putting them in random binders. So the first collection I have is Aespa, and I collect Ning Ning. So I have a bunch of her pre-debut cards here, basically anything before Savage. We have her Black Mamba hologram set, her Forever and Next Level sets, her Forever Cashby, and then this is a replica of Fan Call card, I believe, and then her Cleo card, and then I have Winter's Forever hologram set back here because I didn't know where else to put it. And then here I have my Savage collection. I do have two of these cards on the way, but I have no idea where to get the other one. Next up is Cherry Bullet, and I collect Bora. I decided to collect Bora after watching Girls Planet 999. I feel like a lot of people did the same thing. I already stand Cherry Bullet. I mean, I bought their Cherry Rush album when it came out, but after watching Girls Planet, my love for Bora just skyrocketed. I love her so much. Same thing with May and G1. Cherry Bullet just jumped up my bias list dramatically, and here we are. I already have a finished collection. So off to the side I have the Love Adventure group card, the My Music Taste, I believe, pre-order postcard for Cherry Rush, and then Bora's clear card, and then I have her two Love Adventure cards and her Hands Up broadcast card. This is literally the era that I actually learned all the Cherry Bullet members, so I just had to have something from this era. Her Light Stick card, and then a pre-order benefit for Cherry Rush, and then Cherry Rush, and then these are some fan-made cards. I adore them so much. I think they're so cute, which is why I bought them, and the backs are adorable too. And then Everglow, we have Mia. So something that I've been trying to do is not care about patterns or pre-order benefits. It's really hard to do, trust me, especially when groups have 17,000 pre-order benefits, but I'm really trying to save space and paper and effort in making fillers. So I have a lot of the pages set up like this. So we have Arrival of Everglow, Hush, Reminiscence, and then La-Di-Da, La-Di-Da, and then Last Melody, and then the beginning of Return of the Girl. I do have the other holo version of this on the way, but that's pretty much it. I didn't have much luck pulling Mia in my album, but it's okay. And then my extra cards. And then for ITZY, I collect Yuna, and I actually decided to drop all of the unit picks. I just don't like unit picks. I much prefer the pages like this without the unit cards. So I have her Dala Dala card, her It's Icy cards, It's Me, Not Shy, and Guess Who. I did keep some pre-order benefits for some groups, but I really tried to get rid of most of them. And then Guess Who continued, and then Crazy in Love. I have two of these cards on the way, and I'm really excited. And then Crazy in Love Special Edition. I am still looking for a trade for this card, so if you have the last card I need, please reach out to me. And then I have her No Bad Day cards. So I have January all the way through December. I'm just missing November. It is on the way though. I have her light ring card and her light ring bag card. And then here are just like some of my extra cards. And then I have the USA pre-order benefit from Crazy in Love. And then Kepler. So Kepler isn't actually being kept in this binder, but I do have some cards from Girls Planet 999 here. So I have some Yurina, Wenja, and Ruchi cards. Spoiler alert for Kepler, but I have a video coming just for them. I'm waiting until I get more cards to make that video. But if I have any like OT9 sets, they will go in here. But otherwise, yeah, they're not technically being kept in here. But I really didn't know where else to put those cards, and I wanted to see them because I love them. And then Purple Kiss. So for Purple Kiss, I actually collect my top 4. I originally was only collecting my top 3, but I really want to collect OT7. So we're starting small and starting with my top 4, which is Ide, Yuki, Swan, and Chan. So each page I have set up like this. Ide, Yuki, Swan, and then Chan in the middle because Chan is my bias. And then like each page mirrors each other. So this is Into Violet, and then this page is the pre-order benefits. This is a better example of what each page should look like. I just combined the Into Violet and Hide and Seek pre-order benefits because I thought it made the most sense. And then we have Hide and Seek, which I have almost all of these cards on the way. I just think they got lost in the mail. But this is, I think, the Hide version, and then the Seek version. And then we have Secret Number, which I haven't updated the picture, but I kind of want to wait to see OT7 together to update the picture. But I do collect Denise, which I have a finished collection, and then also Tita, which I have this card on the way, and I'm just missing these 5 cards. I haven't bought my copy of Fire Saturday yet, so once I do, I will trade those cards out. But yeah, I decided to pick up Tita just because I really didn't know what to do with this comeback because I didn't really enjoy it the most in the beginning, but I ended up really liking it, and I don't know, it felt weird not collecting someone, and I was like, okay, I'll just collect like Tita's Fire Saturday cards, and I was like, no, I want all of them. So here we are. And then Stacy, I collect Sumin. So she was the one I decided to get most of the pre-order benefits away, but I did keep a lot of them, as you can see, like these two, and that one as well. And then we have the Stereotype cards. I got my albums months late from a group order, and I haven't been able to find any trades. So if you have any Sumin cards and you need J cards, I am your person. And then I have some cards on the back because I don't know what to do with them. I don't really want to put them on a page because it would take up like nothing on the page, but I don't want to just leave them on my binder, so I'm kind of conflicted. I'll eventually will put them on their own page, but for now I'm just keeping them because they're so cute. I don't want to get rid of them. And then lastly in this binder we have Weekly, which I collect with Soon. She was another one where I decided to get rid of a lot of her pre-order benefits, but we have We Are, We Can, and then we have We Play, and then Play Game Holiday, I think is how it's said. Yeah. And then all my extra cards here, and then the last page is just some leftovers. And that was it for this binder. So the cover does match everyone I collect, which is really cute. I love it so much. The hardest was like finding unit pics because I couldn't fit like all of the girls individually on here. It just would not, they would have been tiny, and I like the way it is, so I'm excited. So let's move on to the next binder. Alright, I'm sure people were wondering where Twice and Dreamcatcher were, and here they are. They have their own binder together because they take up quite a bit of room, especially Twice, because I did decide to expand my collection. So, for Dreamcatcher, I collect Gahyun, Hondong, and then OT7. And I decided to combine the pages just like all of the other binders. And then these 2 white sleeves, I really want to get the other versions of her pre-order cards, but it's not the end of the world if I don't get them. And then we have have Handong, and I really want to get her cards between Alone in the City and Road to Utopia. But again, it's not the end of the world if I don't get them, so I'm not like making markers for them just because it leaves a lot of empty pages. And then here we have OT6, so I collect a selfie and a concept set per era, with one exception. So for Summer Holiday, I did collect the Make Star pre-order benefits, as well as a limited set. I'm never doing this again. It was very expensive, but it was worth it. Also, this set. So I ended up combining sets like a lot of other people because these two cards, as you can see, belong to another set, but they make so much more sense in this set. I don't understand why these two girls had to be different. I don't get it, but we just ignore the backs here. And then I do have Octopus U hiding back here. And then some pre-order benefits and extra stuff back here. And then we have Twice. So Twice, I originally was just collecting like selective sets for my top 3, but I decided to fully collect my top 3 as well as still some OT9 sets. So on the first page we have The Story Begins in page 2, Twice coaster, and then the Star Signal. I am missing a page for Signal, but it's just because I don't have any of those cards, so I'm trying to reserve space while I can, because I don't really want, like, just empty pages with fillers, because I don't think that makes much sense. But then Twiceagram, which I do want to fully collect, like, OT9 for Twiceagram, but we'll see. And then I decided to pick up this OT9 set because otherwise there would be an odd set out, and I'm really picky about Twice, so I picked up another collection. And then I also picked up another OT9 collection for this one, and I picked up this set and then the scratch card set because they're the most easiest to collect because you get these cards in every single album, so a lot of people have spares of these. And as you can see, like, I almost have this set done, which is really nice. And then I have a completed OT9 set, which makes me so happy. And you'll notice my filler colors changed. That's because I ran out of hot pink. I really didn't want to buy a whole nother pack of paper just for the neon pink because I have so much extra colors. So I just went with another pink. And then I have another OT9 set completed. But then I picked up this one as well because same thing, there would have been an odd set out. And for more and more, there were only 9 card sets, and I already had a completed OT9 set. So I did decide to collect the monograph cards for this era only. I would like to start collecting monographs, but like I am not too concerned about getting old ones, if that makes sense. Like if they still are going to continue doing them, I would still love to. But yep. And then my OT9 set. I'm still missing this Dion card. I have looked everywhere for it. And then I have a Cry For Me fan-made set. And then Taste of Love. Which this era I did collect OT9 for. And this is the only card I am missing. Which is so exciting. I had so much fun doing this. I would really like to collect OT9 for Formula of Love. But I want to finish the cards I'm currently collecting first and then work my way up, but we'll see. And then for this era, I did collect some pre-order benefits, which is why they look so different. And then my OT9 set. And then back here, I have some pre-order cards and just some extra cards in general. I am trying to collect like all of the pre-order cards, at least for my bias line, which we're slowly getting there. And then I also have like pre-order benefits and this card that I refuse to give up, and then the case file version. I was going to collect my top 3 for case file version, but it's so expensive for like nothing, so I'm happy with just having Sana. And then I have this card, and then some freebies in the back, and a little peeping Momo. And that was it for this binder. Before moving on to a photo card binder, I thought we should go through the bigger inclusions I have for the last 2 binders. And I will let you know, they aren't separated by group, they're just all like kept together based on the size of the sleeve. So I'm just going to kind of flip through. If you really want to know what something is, like, just leave a comment and I will try my best to help you out. And that was it for this binder. Next up is A.C.E, which this binder is going to look really empty, and just bear with me. So I do still collect OT5, but I did decide to pick up all of June's photo cards as well as majority of, or if not all of, his pre-order benefits, because A.C.E and SHINee are really the only boy groups I collect anymore. I pretty much dropped all album collections for all other boy groups as well as photo card collections, so A.C.E and SHINee are getting all of the energy that I can spare, I guess. So there are a lot of blank spaces because I just started, as well as I ran out of white fillers, and again, I don't want to buy white fillers just to have them as fillers. And then I have all of the like extra pre-order benefit cards as well as some merch cards here. And I just have them like in order. And then here starts my OT5 collection. So we have Calling. And for this era, I did collect all the unit cards. I'm not going to do this for every era though. And then Changer, which I believe I have both of the cards I need on the way. I'm not sure. And then here are all of my like extras. So we have some Seasons Greeting cards. And I do have their bigger inclusions in this binder. I think they're the only group I did this for. And then the last page. And that was it for A.C.E. So I do have a lot to collect, but I am slowly making my way through them. Now we have my SHINee binder, which I think this is my favorite cover I did. I love the color scheme so much. I think it's so cute. And I do still collect OT5 for SHINee, but I will let you know I kind of slacked on SHINee this last year, which is really funny because this was the year that they came back. but it's fine. I really just haven't, I'm not in any rush. SHINee's been around for a really long time, and like I have been putting my energy in girl group collections just because like they are a lot harder to collect than boy groups. So I'm still collecting OT5. They're still my ults. I just have been kind of putting this collection kind of on the back burner, but it's still burning, so. And I'm still missing Taemin's bookmark, and it makes me so sad. This is the only Don't Call Me card I'm missing, and it makes me so sad. And here we have SMCU, which I was going to collect all of SHINee for, but judging how people are pricing them, I think I'm going to end up just trading this for Minho and only collecting Minhos. I don't even know if I want to collect the like SM Town version, because those cards are going for like $50 to $60 depending on the member, and I'm not paying that much for a card, so we'll see. This is kind of an undecided page, and again, I ran out of fillers. And then we have the start of my Japanese collections. We have Replay. And then my solo collection, my Japanese collection, like I said, I haven't put really any energy into that. I don't even have the Superstar albums yet. I was kind of waiting a while anyways, just because people always overprice cards in the beginning and they go down over time, so I'm in no rush. I really liked this song though. But here I have Onu solo cards, Jongin solo cards, Keys solo cards, and then Taemin. And then I put Taemin's Super M cards back here just because I think it makes more sense. And then my 2018 season greeting cards, and then 2021 season's greeting cards. Back here I have some merch cards. So these were for the like memory game, and then this was the keychain card. Oh, I lied, sorry. This was the keychain card. These are the memory game cards. And then here were like the stickers that came with the memory game. I just thought they were too nice to like not include in here. And then back here I just have some extra Minho merch. So I have the 1-in-1 stickers, his season's greeting card, and then his hologram sets, which I'm so glad that he did these because I love these sets so much. I think they're so cute. And then his collab with Jinro, and then some freebies and some star cards. And that's it for my SHINee collection. So like, it kind of seems like I haven't really been paying, like, not paying attention to them. I have been paying attention to them, but that I haven't been like focusing on them, but I still have like a lot of progress done. Let's move on to the next binder. Here is the base binder in my collection. It is all of my girl group ults, and eventually I think I will have to separate them, but I really like them all being together. So, first up we have Girls' Generation, which I did decide to go ahead and collect OT9, and I'm so excited about it. So we have O. I'm gonna actually send this. This binder is really hard to flip through, so like just be patient with me. And I did collect the like O stickers from 7-Eleven. See, it's pow. And same thing with Run Devil Run. I'm actually gonna flip it with two hands because I think that works better. And then here, I did start working on the subunit releases. For a while, I wasn't working on them. I was only working on, like, the full group stuff. And you'll see I have some of her hologram sets, like, mixed in, because I try to keep eras together for the most part. And then I have all of my other tan cards. So I have some Japanese cards, some season greeting cards, some Cashbees, some fortune cards. Oop. And then more season's greeting cards, as well as these are fan-made cards I got with a slogan I bought. And then the OGG cards from, like, what, 2018? 2019. And then all of the solo cards I have, which eventually I will be working on these as well. And then my star cards. I'm really struggling with this binder. That's partially why I want to separate them, just because, like, flipping through this binder is a pain. And then we have FX, which I collected OT4. I don't remember what this collection looked like the last time I showed it, but I am closer to completing it. But I know these main pages haven't changed. But I did get 2 more of the 4 Walls Cowboy Japanese cards, so I'm just missing Victoria, which is the only FX card I'm missing, which is extremely exciting. So if you have it and want to sell it or know someone who's selling it, please send it my way. I have an Amber merch card, and then these are all freebie cards I got with her slogan I bought. And then some more freebies. So then we have Oh My Girl, which I still collect SHINee, as well as I picked up some OT7 sets. And technically OT8 as well, because I did pick up the Oh My Girl cards, which I'm halfway through, which is really exciting. And then SHINee is the same thing, where I tried to combine her cards as much as possible, except for I did separate her merch from album cards, because Oh My Girl has so much merch cards, and it was driving me crazy, and I think it looks a lot better like this and separated than all together. So we have, like, Pink Ocean, Windy Day, Eyeing, and Coloring Book all on one page. Same thing with this one. It just looks so much better when, like, it's all combined like this, I feel like. Sometimes, not all the time. And then the blue cards are actually, like, cards I'm missing. So I'm still missing 2 Polaroids, and then 1 of her Dada Dance cards. And then we have her Japanese cards. We have Itole, and then Dada Dance, which I just got these albums, so I'm still working on the collection. I mean, I'm still missing these 2 cards, so it's not that big of a deal. And then my OT7 cards are back here. I just realized I should probably move Oh My Girl cards back here. All of my OT7 sets are together, so yeah, we'll just ignore it. But and then Dada Dance, I picked up 1 for each version, and I do have this Jiho card on the way, which is really exciting. So that will be my first completed OT7 set. And then I have all of her merch back here, which I am not going to label everything because there is a lot. I have majority of it. I have almost all of her Polaroids, which is really exciting. That was, like, my biggest concern, are the Polaroids. I think they're the cutest merch that they do. And then I have these back here. I think they're freebies. but I have them here just because I was honestly too lazy to move them. And then I have a lot of her like pre-order cards here, and I want to get 2 more pre-order cards from Da Da Dance because I just felt like it fit the page the best, but we'll see. And then I have the Da Da Dance Polaroids back here. I have them back here because I did actually buy 5 members. I joined a group order. I should have just bought a whole pack. I don't know why I didn't, but here we are. Oh, it's because I split a pack with Maddie. That's why. And then we have some extra cards, some freebie cards as well, and then US solo cards. And that is it for this binder. So let's go ahead and skip to the bigger inclusions binders for my holds. Starting off with the smaller binder, this one just has FX and Oh My Girl, and they are actually separate in here. And then that is it for this binder. Pretty small. It's probably, I think, my smallest binder I have. But the next binder kind of makes up for it. So let's move on. Here's the last bigger inclusions binder. So this has Tan and SHINee, or well, Girls' Generation and SHINee in it. Yeah, that's it. So Girls' Generation, which is mostly Tan, which is why I said that. And then we move on to SHINee. Alright, and there we are. I'm probably going to have to upgrade them soon, as you can see, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Alright, here we are, the second to last binder. Now, like I said in the beginning, I don't really go through these binders much anymore, and they aren't separated at all anymore, so as much as I would love to tell you each individual group, I'm not. Again, if you really want to know a group, just let me know in the comment section. And I still haven't fixed this cover, but it's fine the way it is. I also forgot to mention, I did drop 2. So I didn't mention it when it was the other binder, but I do have them still separate just in case. Here we are. So like I said, you'll see like all of this is like AOA and then right to A Pink. So we're just gonna flip through. and that was everything in this binder. So like I said, it just is what it is. I don't really go through it anymore. I'm more likely to buy girl group albums than boy group albums, but pretty much every group that I still collect albums for, I collect photo cards for, which is why like I don't really go through these binders anymore. Let's go ahead and move on to the last binder, which is the boy group binder. Okay, here we are with my last binder, which is my boy group binder, and it's the same thing as the girl group binder. I don't really go through here very much. And I do have my Day 6 cards in the front because, same thing with Luna, I did drop one pill, but I have a lot of his cards and I was making a lot of progress, but Day 6 cards are just so hard to find, so yeah. I also want to say I don't support Jay, so you'll see that I took out majority of the cards that I had of him. If I miss one, I apologize, but yeah, don't support him. I pulled this binder out just to have a better outro, but that is my entire photo card collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoy being behind the camera again. I am so excited to sit down and edit this. Let me know if there's anything else you guys would see or have any video suggestions. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!